Hey folks, and this Sunday we're going to play Tangledeep, a game by Impact Gamework. It is a turn-based dungeon crawler with job system and roguelike mechanics, so it is a game which is still in alpha, so beware, everything we're going to see today is subject to change. Nonetheless, let's just go into the game. Okay, so the first thing we'll need to do is to choose a difficulty level, so let's just create a new game. Let's go for the second slot here. And we've got 3 levels of difficulty. There is a heroic mode, which is basically it's going to erase your character if you die, but your progress with the town and the blanket goods are going to be kept. Then there is adventure mode, which is going to allow you to keep your character, but if you die, you are going to lose the XP you've been accumulating on your current level, and you will lose your your unspent job points. So if you can actually spend your point before dying, it's a good idea. As it is turn-based, you've got a bit of time between each turn, and you lose also half your money. And the last one is going to be a bit more better than that. It's going to erase your character and your world if you die, so this one is a lot harder. So we're going to go for the heroic mode, and we'll see what's going to happen. So let's just choose a name for a character. It's done already, good. Alright, and then we'll go for all this class. So I believe we'll get more class as the game is going to evolve, but for now we've got a bunch of quite interesting ones. So we've got a brigand, which is going to use status effects like bleed and poison and fire and stuff, so it's going to be quite handy. We've got the Floramancer, which is going to summon the power of nature, so it's going to be possible for it to summon some kind of strange Floraconda, but they are speaking about summoning beasts, so I believe we might get more kind of beasts to summon, maybe, so it would be cool. We've got then the Sword Dancer, which is some kind of sword master, which is going to use also the power of magic to power his art a bit further. We'll be able to use the Flame of Serpent or stuff like that, Ice Tortoise, and skills which are going to give it an edge. Then we've got the Spell Shaper, which I tried previously, which is quite good. It's some kind of magician, which is going to be using let's say array of effect spell to deal a lot of damage, and ice and fire and poison and stuff. Then we've got the Paladin, which I tried a bit. You can multi-class, so it is quite cool that you can use your ability, the ability you gained with the previous class, with the class you're going to switch to next. So you can make interesting mix. So the Paladin I didn't try too much, but it is some kind of knight which is going to be able to use aura, let's say to heal itself, or to use attack spell and stuff. So it is a wire class with a bit of healing. It's quite, and maybe a bit of lightning as well. Then we've got the Budoka, which is just a martial artist, which is going to be using skills to defeat his enemy. We've got the Hunter, which should be quite powerful because this game where enemies tend to attack from close. So I believe a bow and also a pet is going to be quite useful to deal with enemies. Then we've got the Gambler, which is some class I did not check yet, so it is going to, let's say the chance is going, luck is going to be, I think it's going to build double chance to crit with abilities. We've got seemingly strange skill which are going to, let's say wildcard only draw from 2 suits. I don't really know what this means. Anyway, this one seems to be interesting but strange. And then we've got the Yusin, which is a fighter which is going to use ancient runic technology to fight his way through enemies, and we'll need to try that as well because I don't really know. These are pretty atypical, so it is not easy to see what they do before you try them. So let's just maybe begin with something. We could go with the Sword Dancer, or maybe with the Hunter. It might be interesting to use traps and pets and a bow to deal a bit of damage to our enemy. We're going to go with that. Let's go with that. Alright, let's just now pick up 2 traits, 2 perks, 2 feats to deal a bit more damage and stuff. Alright, so I believe I'm going to take maybe the fast learner abilities. I will be able to show you more skills. And I might be willing to go maybe for the scavenger, so we'll see more loot. Alright, should be alright that way. And let's see how we're going to survive. Okay, so Tangledeep is Nature's bounty. It's a gift, and I'm ever thankful. Nature's my life and breeze, but I'm tired of thieves, bandits and villains dirtying my hair today I'm gonna clean up this mess. Okay, so let's just pick up that. Alright, and this is center of the town. We've got plenty of different NPC. We've got NPC which is selling food here. This one is going to sell you gear. And these two here, there's a cleric and a cook. We've got also a banker, and I don't know what that guy is, but we'll need to check it out later on. So then we've got another part of the city down there, but I'm going to go directly to the dungeon, and we're going to try to see if we can survive a bit. Okay, let's just thank Julia and be off to adventure. We're going to nonetheless spend a bit of our job point to learn a few things. So let's see, we've got Ale of Arrows, Shadow Stalk. It could be useful to confuse enemies, so I can shoot them without them attacking me too much. The grappling hook, which is going to pull myself to a wall. Okay, why not? It's going to be handy to maybe get far from enemies. And bear traps. So I've got 250. Let's maybe we could wait a bit. I'm not going to die right away, so I could maybe learn something more useful, like Iglai. Where is the pet? I need a... Okay, we'll just try to go with what we've got. So, arrows, yep. Let's go with also bear traps. And we'll see what we'll do with the 50 others. It should be useful later on. Okay, so we're in the dungeon. Everything we're going to do is going to trigger a movement from enemies. So if we don't move, we can spend a bit of time to think about how we're going to tackle the next situation. So there is quite a bit of enemy which are going to probably come our way soon. So we've got a little bit of coin over there. We've got a salamander, which is a dangerous enemy. So let's just use our bow over there to... Okay, 2-4. Let's just use our bow to open the chest then. Alright, and oh, we've got a quiver. Let's just pick it up. We've got also a holy symbol here. So let's just go to the inventory and equip this quiver. So let's take a look here. You can equip 4 different weapons, which you can switch without losing a turn. So you can have a different way to tackle different situations with these. We've got okay, we've got that's some kind of accessory here, which it is our offhand basically. Then we've got an armor and 2 other accessories here. And for now it is pretty empty, but we'll use these to 25% chance to heal 3 to 7 HP when you eat. It is quite handy. Nice. And let's get back. So this is the character sheet over there. So we've got plenty of details for basically there is nothing really interesting until we are going to begin to level up and things. So we are going to just leave it away. And we might want to shoot this salamander here. So we've been dealing quite a bit of damage. Let's try to finish it before it's going to reach us. Oh, it's not dead. So we're going to move a bit. Don't want to be shot. Okay, so we've got something on the ground. I think it is a recipe over there. So it's going to give us a few tips for cooking. So fruit bowls and meat kebabs here. And let's keep going around. We're going to meet more enemies and find more things. So it's a good occasion here. I found a bit of money and maybe a bunch of job points as well. So this little fountain here is going to be useful because if you pay attention to the bottom of my screen, I'm going to take my mouse. I'm playing with the pad currently, but it is going to be more useful for me to just use that here. So we've got healing flask. So these are going to work a bit like Dark Soul. It's going to be a bit like Estus flask. You're going to be able to use it, but you will need to kind of refill these. It's going to give you 3 at the beginning of each run. Depending on your level, I believe you might get more. And you can actually refill these with fountains, except you can actually stack them you can stack a lot of these. There is also the magic portal thing, which is going to enable you to come back to the city whenever you want and to be able to go back to the dungeon where you were at the exact point where you were, thanks to it. We've got 8 skills which are going to be accessible from here. You can actually go to the inventory, change them if you need to. And we've got health bar, a stamina bar, and an energy bar. So this one is pretty normal. But these 2 series, one for the skills and another one for the magic. We've got also this bar is going to tell you when you are going to get an extra turn if you are faster than your enemy. And the second one is going to be your experience bar, which is going to refill. And we're going to be able to fill pretty soon. Okay, let's just try to see if we can survive a bit. and I might be willing to use a bunch of these. So basically I've got a bear trap which is going to cost me energy, so not only spells for energy, my mistake. And hell of arrows. So what do I want to go for? I think I might be willing to go with it. I'm just going to try to go forward and use my bow to kill it. Okay, I'm going to be in trouble soon. Let's just go and do a little bit of kiting here. I'm going to try to use a bear trap over there. Alright. And it's not going to be very efficient that way, but I could actually shoot the slime right away and shoot it again. Okay, good. It was quite powerful after all. We are almost... okay, so this time we're going to begin with a bear trap. Alright, and then we're going to shoot the salamander. And it is going to come toward us, and it's going to be stuck, and we're going to be able to finish it. Good. Do I want to shoot the flies right away? Maybe not. Oh, there's another one. Let's see. I can shoot it. Let's just try to go for it. It's not that dangerous. We might be able to... oh, it's shooting back though. Okay, dead. And we are leveling up. So we're going to be able to choose one of these. Let's say stats points. So we are a ranger, a hunter. So we are going to go probably with swiftness. It's going to give us the bigger boost, I think. So we could also go for critical chance. Let's go for this one. Swiftness is going to be quite handy, I believe. So the bow should be... let's take a look. Yes, damage based on swiftness, so all good for us. Let's just pick up these flasks. And let's just keep going, exploring these levels. So we'll need to find stairs if we want to access the next level. And there are a bonus area we'll need to clear to get stuff. Okay. Almost dead, so the slimes are just splitting. But these smaller ones are a lot less dangerous. So when you die, you don't lose your items. So if you find a merchant in a dungeon, you might not want to actually sell all your stuff. You might want to keep it unless you've got something you want to buy from the merchant. Okay, a knife. If we were to be too close, would be useful. So we've got the stairs now. So the stairs are going to be shown on the map by a little yellow dot here. And the one which are going downstairs, backward I must say, are in pink, I think. So if you want to go back, it's definitely possible. And there is more than one stair on this level, which is cool. So one should be leading us to a bonus area. Okay. Let's see if it is... now we're going to clear the level. We cannot really clear because I think the enemy are going to respawn constantly, but we need to find out if there is more chests. See, when I'm just doing that, it's a mechanism which is going to prevent you from, let's say, not being able to do these diagonal moves here. So you cannot do regular moves when you are using that mode. You can just move it and put it back, but it's going to be quite handy if you don't want to miss an attack on an enemy. It's just very precise. I quite like it. Okay, I don't think there is much more. Is that guy a bit stronger? It is a champion. I'm not sure it's a good idea to attack it right away, but we could. Let's see. Let's just take a look. I might be willing to use my Hell of Arrow, but I might be also willing to spend my point, even though I might lose this character if I die. So Shadow Wall could be probably a good idea. And is it toggle or just a regular spell? There's a cooldown of 10 turns. We'll just activate it a bit later. Let's just go with Hell of Arrows. Not sure it's going to be a good idea, but let's just go with that. Alright. Strand, I don't know what happened here. I'll just check. Oh, 2 turns. Okay, so it's not going to be perfect right now. We're going to put these... let's see. Maybe like Sabnage here. we're going to put these here, and we'll see if these are going to be sufficiently efficient or not. Alright. And I'm in trouble, I think. And we're going to try to shoot it properly. Alright, it's avoiding things. Okay, let's see if we can maybe use my Shadow Stalk. Let's go back and attack that thing. It seems to be quite sturdy. Okay, see my little doppelganger here. And where is it? Is it dead? I don't think so. Oh, here is the big one, I think. And it's getting bigger. But it's dead also, so good. And let's just try to finish these before we get in trouble. So, okay, I'm going to switch to the knife. It should be a bit more efficient from close. Okay, we've got a sling, a shot, and a bunch of energy, let's say, bubbles. So, is the slingshot better than my bow? Let's just take a look. So we've got 150 and 140, but this one is going to scale on swiftness, so I might be willing to keep this one instead of this one, I think. Maybe the damage boost is not that good with the swiftness I've got, so I might be willing to switch to the slingshot. 2-4. Okay, I think it was 19, 13, 19, 29. I need to switch to the bow to see, so around 30. We'll try to use the bow on the next one. Oh, we've got boots. Oh, nice. So, how are these? It's going to give us plus 10 strands and plus 2 CD per stabs. Okay, we'll see. Oh, there is something up there, isn't it? So we've got different areas which are going to apply different effects. These swamp here are going to root me, so I'm not going to be able to move as well. I believe the water is going to be troublesome, because if you are being attacked with tender, it's going to be maybe doing more damage. And there is a lot of enemy which are going to use tender. So we might want to... Okay, let's just kill this one. Going to give us a little bit more XP. Let's just use the bow now. So it's basically the same kind of damage I should expect, so we're going to stick to the bow, I believe. And let's go to the stairs now. See, there is a little skull on these guys, so I believe they are fleeing. Oh, maybe not, it is a champion, my mistake. As the fleeing icon is a bit unlikely to this one. So I'm now in trouble because I'm very, very close to this Manta. And it seems to be... No, he's not attacking, is he? Yes, he's attacking soon. As soon as I will be attacking, then. So, bear traps. Let's just rotate this. Okay, a bit better. And he left. Alright, let's just try to prepare the place for when he's going to come back. Come on, buddy. It's 2-4. Let's just shoot it once. Then we're going to apply the traps in this corridor here. Can I not? Okay, it will do. Alright. Oh, he's using a bit of magic to kill me as well. And we're going to try to use the clone thing. Okay. And I'm just going to skip a turn now. Alright, and then we'll just try to shoot it from where we are. And I will need to probably heal myself a bit. I will be in trouble. Okay, I might want to move that way. And we could add a bunch more traps here to prevent him. I cannot. Okay, so we're going to just shoot a hell of arrows. I cannot, I don't have the stamina. So let's just shoot it down. Seems not to be too dangerous. Okay, it's dead. And it is just a basic slingshot. Not cool. Okay, so we need to reach the next level here. Let's go for it. So we're in the Cedar Cavern level 2. And okay, we've got electric slimes over there. Let's just shoot the chest to see what there is inside. Okay, we've got a new bow. Is it better than the one I've got? Let's see, 145. Okay, seems to be better. It's not from much, but still. It's not one. And the old one is anti-bow and just there. Okay, good. And do we have any good slingshot here? Okay, I think I might be sticking to the bow for now. And we do not have anything else in our inventory, so the thing is that we will need to find an armor at some point. And let's see. Okay, yeah, we need to kill the slime because slime just pick up the boots and we want the boots. So we'll need to not let it go away. So we're going to just shoot it. Yeah, it's quite tough, so we're going to try to go and make a clone. Alright. And it has been killed. Not cool. Do I want to go with maybe my dagger? Might be dealing a bit more damage here. Okay, it's now dead. I just pick up the shoes, the javelin, a bit of energy, and we're just going to fight it with my knife. I should have moved and level up. Okay, so let's see what we're going to go for. I believe we're going to keep going with swiftness, so we're going to boost a bit the damage of our bow. Alright, and let's go back to the bow. I'll just shoot the strange creature over there, some kind of rat. We got a chest over there. And how much sheep do we have? So maybe enough to do some other things. So with the ice missile, which seems to be quite interesting. Eagle eye, which is going to reveal an area. Not going to be as interesting. Triple bow bolt. Blood tracking. But let's go with ice missile. Seems to be handy. And I might be willing to change a bit the way these things are laid out. So we're going to move the ice missile a bit further. I'm going to maybe we're going to keep these this way. I think the ice missile is going to be more useful than the hail of arrows. Okay, let's go. So it seems there is an environmental event here, so we need to be careful not to be struck by lightning. It's not dead yet. Oh, this is the icon where they flee. My mistake. Oh, this one is quite useful. It is enough on which is going to be useful for magician. So let's just take a look. It's going to reduce the amount of energy you are going to use to make your spells, and it's going to boost your spirit power. So quite handy for mage. And I've got a javelin here. Might be willing to switch my knife for it. Oh, my mistake. I always find it a bit strange that the filter are just triggering automatically, so sometimes you just don't find the thing you are looking for. Okay, so let's just use the javelin instead of the knife. And are these shoes better? I don't think so. So we're going to stick to what we've got for now. I could just remove one of these sling shot and just add one of these instead. Okay, let's see what we're going to be able to do on this level. I'm being rooted a bit. Let's just open the chest. Oh, nice, a hood and a staff. Let's take a look. Is it good? -1 damage from physical damage plus a bit of else. Not bad. And still, it would just be in place of the. Now we're going to keep the holy symbol. Oh, this one is going to attack me, I believe. These are always pretty aggressive. Just go back. It's going to be rooted, I believe. So we can shoot it again. Come on, are you coming back? Yep, you are. It's trying to go around, but it's not going to happen. So you can use as a land to lure your enemy and try to stay alive. We've got things on the ground here. Okay, a bit of gold. I just try to shoot that slime. I might be willing to use the ice missile staff, except it's probably not going to. Nah. So not as useful as I thought. Let's just try to shoot it normally then. And we could switch to the spear. I can use it as a ranged weapon or a regular weapon. There is a bit of space. Okay, we are going to be attacked by this one. These are always aggressive. Okay, dead. Good. And I believe there might be a champion over there, so I might be willing to be careful. Okay, let's just shoot this one. It's not going to take so much time. And it's flying again. Good. We've got another hood. Let's just see. We've got stairs. Let's just try to maybe climb. I should not go that fast, I believe, because when we're going to... Oh, it is an extra area. So plenty of food to be picked up here. So quite handy, but you need to kill this guy if you want to retrieve what they took. Like bananas and stuff. Okay, I believe we might be able to get a bunch of apples back. Nice. Here you are. Okay, so the area is cleared. Let's just pick up the bananas. Just take a look around it to see if there is anything laying around, and we'll go back to the dungeon. Alright. Well, let's see what we can find here. There's more things to be picked up. Just oh, it is a champion. Okay, we're going to do it a bit differently now. I'll just go backward a bit, and I'm going to maybe add a bunch of traps that way, and just shoot it again. It's shooting back. I'm going to heal myself a bit because it's going to probably deal a bit of damage here. And we might be using the Hell of Arrow stuff. I could use the ice missile. It might be working well here. Oh, okay. So he's stuck a bit, not too much though. And we're going to use Hell of Arrows. I don't think I've got enough energy. No, I do not have enough stamina. My mistake. Okay, so we're just going to shoot this thing. Alright. We've got a bag of stone. And these guys are already ranged, they're not going to move so much. They're just shooting spikes at you. Got a club. Not so many cool items here. Let's just shoot that one. We're taking a bit of damage, but not too much. Okay, quite dead. Oh, nice. Let's just pick up these. They're going to heal you quite a bit. We've got stairs, extra stairs. Oh, hey. Let's see. How do I want to do that? We'll just shoot it. It's... Oh, it is a lucky hood. Just take a look, see what we're going to get with that. So, a chance to find extra gold from monster, and more HP and more protection. So we might be... Still, I wonder. Do I want to remove the holy symbol? It seems to be quite handy. Let's go for it. I always find it a bit strange that when you equip an accessory, it just brings you back to the game. It's just put you out of the inventory. Let's just go. We've got salamander over there. I was lucky enough to finish it. So what is this potion here? Okay, let's just shoot the spider. And if we come back, we could actually take a look at something interesting. We need to come back to the town. I'm going to show you something different here. There is another mechanic which is quite handy in the part of the town I did not show you. As a matter of fact, there is more than one mechanic. Let's just go to the next level. Alright, and we're going to first shoot this thing here, and then we'll just use the portal to go back to the town. I'll just heal myself a bit. I don't want to die, because they're going to get stronger and stronger, and it's going to happen at some point. So let's just go with a little bit of swiftness, even more. And we are going to go for the magic portal here. It's going to happen in a bunch of turns, so we're going to take advantage of this to actually pick up a bunch of things. Alright, back in town. So as you are going to level up, the merchants are going to propose you new items. And we'll just see about that a bit later. And another mechanic I wanted to show you is I do have enough money. I think I do. Yes, I do have enough money. Is that there is some kind of, let's say, taming mechanic. It's not really taming because I don't think we can use these creatures, but you can actually buy items to this character here. You can buy monster mallets. So this one you are going to be able to use on monster when they've got, I think, less than 15% of their life. And I'll just pick up both of these. Okay, I've got 2 of these. And when you capture them, you are going to get a boost against their species. So it's quite handy if you want to progress in the dungeon. Then there is this area here. This guy is going to plant trees. I don't think I've got any... No, I don't have any seed. But these trees are going to be yielding food when you come back from the dungeon. So it's going to enable you to have more consumable to use and to keep you alive. Okay, so let's just take advantage of this. I'm going to try to see if there is anything I can buy to make us more likely to survive a bit more. So we need an armor. I've been lacking one for a long time. So we might be willing to maybe buy one of these, but I think maybe heavy armor is not perfect. I could buy this, but it seems to be a bit of a waste because it's just a regular one and it's not going to be giving us such a boost. There is a good short sword over there. Do we have any kind of decent bow around? Oh, this one is better than the one I've got, even though it's not perfect, because there is no special effect on the none. I wonder, I could go with less damage from melee, but more damage from ranged. And I may be attracting more enemies, so probably a bad idea. And I don't want to go with heavy armor. Let's see. Oh! This one could be useful. It's costing 400. I've got just enough. Let's just go for it. It's going to give us a bit more swiftness, so we might be able to deal a lot more damage. Alright, I still don't have any armor though. I'm not going to sell anything. Except I'm in heroic mode, so if I die, I die. So I might be willing to sell everything. So let's just sell the garnet, let's just sell the slingshot and bows and runic things and codex and oud and everything I don't need. Alright. Okay, let's just sell all this thing. I might have sold one of these, but I hope not. Anyway, let's just now buy what I can. I got 400, so I might be willing to go for this mail. Or I could just go with a regular like this. Let's go for the heavy one. I will do a little bit more noise, but... Okay. So now I should just go back. I could buy a bit of food. But not too much for that amount of money. Just chicken. Okay. And now we can go back and try to survive a bit longer. Okay, so we've got one of these toad over there. These are quite dangerous. So I might be willing to lay a trap and get away. Like that. Okay, so now it's stuck. I'm going to maybe use... I could use ice missile. Might be working well. Alright. And I can use that distraction here to kill it. Oh, look at these jumps. Okay, it's time to use maybe my Shadow Stalk to get away. Come on, buddy. And shoot it back. Is it not dead yet? Now it is. I should have tried to tame it. And what was that? It seems to be a good quality item here. So 20% of energy spent is converted to stamina restored, and vice versa. Oh, so could be useful, but you need to switch from a spell which are going to use energy to spell which are going to use stamina to restore each time the other one. That is interesting. It's an interesting mechanic. So, oh, So to pick up the sword I need to take a hit. Let's just go for it. It is a knife. Okay, is it good? I'm not even sure it is. It's just a regular knife. So I took a hit for nothing, basically. And I might be willing to... oh, I made a mistake, but it's going to work nonetheless. How many double am I going to get? Okay, it's time to try to use the mallet to tame this creature. So let's just go to the options. We're going to use... I've got two, so I did not sell the other one last time. So let's just use that to our advantage. Okay, now it is ours. So I'm going to use the TP to bring it back to the town. It's going to follow me. Let's just wait for the TP to happen. And thanks to that, all the toads are going to be a little bit easier to kill them. Let's just bring it back. Alright, here we go. Brought a monster, and we've got one now. So if you want monsters, so we've got one. It is a frog family. So now all the enemy from the frog category are going to be a little bit easier to take care of. And you can store 3 different kind of monster in there. So you are going to be able to give you an advantage against 3 of these. So let's go back. I should be able to die soon. We're going to get increasingly further, and it's going to probably be my end at some point. Because they're going to... Oh, what is this? A small mystery egg. Summon a random weak monster to fight for you. Oh, let's go for it. It's going to be interesting. So it is a spider. Okay. Going to be interesting to see if this monster is going to follow me when I just change level. It would be nice. Oh, look at that, I've got a toad here. I just try to use a stalker thing to just get away. Alright, we're going to shoot it a bit. Oh, I fell. I'll just shoot it down. It is quite a sturdy monster. It took the damage quite well. Okay, saying there is a bit of combat which is happening. Oh, these guys are a bit tougher. I've been pulling more than I should. Okay, so I just get a bit further here. Let's just try to help my pet. It is kind of... No, it's not dead yet. Okay, let's just heal myself a bit, and we'll try to take a look at what's in this barrel here. So nothing, not much to take a look at, and there is plenty of enemy which are going to come for us, I believe. So let's just take advantage of... Come on, buddy, follow me, please. I'm just over there. What are you doing? Oh, did it left? Disappear into the SS. It was timed. So let's just see if we can deal with these. And oh, look, oh, okay. Come on, just try to get away from that enemy, because these tend to be dangerous. But with the traps, it's a lot easier. Nice. Just try to shoot the slime. Oh, he tried to... Okay, he managed to leap over these traps. An apple here. We've got another chest here. So we've got a bunch of drop points to spend. So what do we have here? Grappling hook or eagle eye? Let's go with grappling hook. Alright, let's see. Oh, friendly little spiky thing. Okay, got a trap over there. Not a trap, a chest over there. Plus a dirk. Okay, let's go for that. The dirk of scavenging, so we could get maybe a boost in loot. Yes, a better drop rate. So let's just equip it instead of... How much damage? Oh, quite a bit. Instead of the spear. And I could even remove the regular knife. Do you have anything else of value here? Not really. I think we should just go with what we've got. Okay, let's see. Got a bunch of enemies that way. So we're going to try to dispose of them. There is a toad over there. I can shoot it from afar. It's taking a lot of damage, but it's trying to heal itself. So let's just go away a bit. I could maybe... Yes, I should have switched to the knife. Hey, buddy. Let's just go with the traps again. So it's going to protect me a bit. It's using a bomb and stuff to damage a bit around. Wait, I need to move. It's a boss. It's a champion. Okay, let's just switch to the dagger. And... okay, it should be right. Just... oh, prevent me from doing anything. Let's just try to use my ice missile to see if it's going... no, it's not working. So... what should I do? I cannot attack him yet. I need to move around and try to... okay, it's good, and I can attack him again now. It's dead. Good. And we're being attacked by the spiky thing. Just shoot it to death. Okay, down. Let's go for these. Another... oh, nice. Onigiri, 2 fish, 1 bag of grain. Simi twitch, 1 cheese, 1 bag of grain, and any meat. Okay. Okay, we're not close to level up, but we're going to try to keep progressing. And I might be willing to heal myself a bit. I believe the talisman, the loyalty thing, which was healing me, was useful. I should have kept it. Oh, there is another boss over there, another champion. Let's go for it. I think this level is already quite dangerous. I'm not going to go much further before getting a bunch of extra gear. So, is it following me? Yes, I think so. So, let's just try to use bear trap thing to prevent him from following too much. And which way? Maybe that way. Okay, it's stuck. I am stuck also. And let's just try to use my doubles to lure him a bit away. We're going to also maybe try to use Hell of Arrows, or I could maybe use the icing again. Might be working well. And I'm going to try to use Hell of Arrows on that guy. Which way? Is it better? I believe that way should be fine. Okay, and we'll shoot it before it just access to the next square. Oh, it's coming to us. So these shields are going to protect these guys from these directions. So I need to move a bit on the right if I want to be able to damage it well. Alright. And it's dead. So we've got an armor, which seems to be quite interesting here. Just take a look. So it is a hide armor of scavenging and toxicity. So this one is much better than the one I've got, I believe. At least more adapted to what I'm trying to do with this hunter. So let's just switch that. Then let's take a look. So it's going to give me a better drop rate, chance to drop pool of acids on the move, and a bit more dodging. So quite cool. Let's just keep going. So okay, let's just go to the next level. We've been harvesting enough. Okay, so we need to go for the toad, and let's go from close. It's a bad idea, but it's going to be dead soon, so we should be fine. Let's get away from this slime, and we're going to wait here. Okay, just shoot it again. Okay, it's quite dead now. Just pick a bunch of these. We're going to heal a bit. There's more coin to be picked. A hood, a treasure, a knife of toxicity, plus another armor here. Just take a look at the knife. I don't think it's going to be as good as the one I've got, but still. 150. No, we're going to stick to the dirk of scavenging here. I believe there is a piker thing here. Okay, so on the frogs. And let's see. I will see later. I just destroy this creature. I believe I might be better with my bow. I'm not doing that much damage. A short sword. There's plenty of lava around. Lava can be... oh, come on. Can be quite useful, but not right now. So I'm going to take quite a lot of damage here. Okay, as I said, I took a lot of damage, but let's just take a look at what we've been picking up. A robe of evasion, probably more likely to be useful for mage. Yep, it's not as good as the one I've got right now. And I wonder, I could actually just switch the spectacle for this, but it's giving me quite a boost in damage, I believe, so I might be willing to keep it. I don't know. Nah, I'm going to keep the glasses. Okay, let's go back that way. This area is locked because there is probably something interesting here. Yes, a flame cocktail. We've got chili peppers, a short bow, an axe, a club, and that's all. Let's just take a look at what I've been looting here. So the axe is not as good as my dirk, but a short bow, which is nah, it's not as good. Is it the one? No, both are not really powerful here. So let's just take a look what we're going to find in these box. I need another bow, a better one. Oh, well, I'm not going to fight brigands here, unless I've got an advantage, of course. Okay, so it is basically dead end, so I need to go back. It's not a bad place to fight my enemy, but hey buddy, let's just go to the bow and try to shoot it when I can. It is a plunderer, so it's not a champion, which is better. I had trouble with a bandit champion, so I'm being careful here. We've got a Goliath beetle. Okay, let's just try to see what we can do. I should be able to use these pool of acid to protect me a bit, but I still need to be careful. When you heal yourself with a flask, I'm not sure if I said that, but it's not going to cost you a turn, so you can use these. But these are going to heal you over time, so you cannot expect these to heal you very fast. It is pretty much the same with most of the healing items, which are going to be used over time, and you cannot, let's say you cannot eat too much. You can eat one bit of thing and it's going to use this effect, and then we will be able to eat another one. Dirk, let's go for it. Okay, it might be time to try to tame the beast. Let's just try to use one of these mallet to... Why do I have still two? I don't know. Okay, good. Let's just bring it back home. Okay, almost there. Let's just bring it to my buddy. I don't know if it is going to be very handy to actually tame this one, but I'm seeing a lot more toads around. Here we go, I brought a monster. Let's just take a look, you monsters. So fungal and Goliath beetle, so insect. Fungal toad make a lot of noise when Goliath beetle isn't around. Fungal toad won't stop staring at me. Okay, let them be. Let's just go one more time into the dungeon and we'll see if I'm going to survive a bit more. I might have enough, do I have enough money? I've got enough to learn a few more things. So deadly aim, it's going to reduce cooldown by 1 turn, so quite handy. And let's see something. We've got enough money to change class. It's probably a very bad idea right now, but let's just take a look at what we can do. It's going to cost me 400 golds, but let's try to go with a class which is going to be a bit more about, let's say, combat. Or I could go with something a bit more different, like the Gambler or the Assassin. Let's go with the Gambler. It seems to be quite a strange class. Alright. And now I'll need to unlock a bunch of abilities, so we're going to be in need of more drop point. I can still use my bow and dirk and stuff, so it is going to be still possible for me to fight around. But if I want to use more skills from that guy, I will need to... Oh, this one is death. Let's see. I could use the grappling thing to bring me away from that. Yes. Then I'm going to use maybe the Shadow Stalk. And I could also maybe use the bear traps to prevent this beast from moving too much. Like that. So I can move away. Alright, we can shoot it I believe I might be willing to use the grapple again and use the ice attack. Alright. Do I have a good angle here? Not really. Bad. Very bad. But I do have one here, but I'm going to be in the way. Okay, let's try something. It's going to require me to have a few more turns before I can do that. I just try to go and shadow stall this thing again. And now I can use the grapple again. And I can try to bring me, let's see, over here. And now I can use that one. Oh, what have I done? I made a mistake. I had no more energy. This is the thing. So we'll just deal with the beast with our dirk. I cannot attack. Yes, it has removed my ability to attack, but I can attack now. Okay, good. Let's just take a look at this box here. So we've got a level up. We've got new skills to use. So what do I want to go for now? Because I'm not using the same kind of stats. Let's see. I think I might be willing to boost my chance, my critical chance and stuff, as I'm using a gambler class. And do we have enough to unlock? Yes, we do have. So wild card. It is passive. It's going to draw a card every time you crit and random. When you kill a monster, play a current and better and mean better effect. Seems to be interesting. Double down. Let's just go with this one to begin with. I will need to unlock more. And do I need to activate it? It is a passive. You need a card in your hand to use that. Okay, so I don't. Maybe I don't have the rights. Maybe I made a very bad choice here, and I'm not going to be able to use the class at all. But we'll see. And we are just going to climb. We are going to die soon, I believe, because it's going to get a bit more dangerous. Okay, where are we? Is it? No, it is the next level. So it's not a bonus stage. Okay, so let's see what we can do against that guy. Here it comes. Let's just. I could just use the grapple thing. It's quite handy, as a matter of fact. I didn't expect it to be that handy. Plus, it's loading fast enough. Just use a dirk. Here we go. I've got a new card now. Okay, so this is a very different class. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with these cards. Got a new club. Okay, these guys are always aggressive. So I'm going to use the grapple hook to get a bit further. Maybe that would be a bit safer. Alright, I'm going to shoot the thing a bit. One more time. And I'm going to try to use my hand here. I don't know if it is going to be useful, but let's go for it. And go. Okay, did quite a bit of damage. I just tried to finish the beast with my dirk. We're going to... I could try to use maybe... No, I'm going to use my bow for now. And now I could use the grapple. It was not far enough, but it's still going to enable me to attack maybe one more time before it does. I can move away. Alright. One more time here. And it's dead. So I'm going to get a card each time I'm going to kill an enemy. It's going to give me, I believe, quite an advantage when I'm going to maybe get a full hand or something. Okay, treasure here. How much money do I have? 1,000, so if I want I can actually just change class and show you another one. But we did not see enough of this one, I believe. We won't be able to see all the class today, I believe. It's just not possible. Take a bit of time to just unlock all the abilities. I believe even these two might be difficult to show both. Okay, so we've got a bit of enemies around. Let's just try to lock the place down. We're going to add one of these trap thing over there. They're going to be both locked. I'm going to try to use the ice missile to block them even further. Oh, I didn't have enough. Oh, my mistake. Now I can. And it's too late, of course, but I could have. Okay, so where to? Which way is the best? I believe here. Oh, we followed quite well. A bit too well, I believe. Let's use the dirk to dispose of it. I cannot attack. Okay, I've got one of these cards. Let's just try to see. Okay, not so much damage. I'm going to heal myself. I still cannot use that. Just go away. And it's not ready yet. Now it is. Let's just use the traps to slow down this beast. Then I could try to use hell of arrows. No, I don't have enough stamina. So ice missile maybe? Yes, I can. Good. Okay. So now I can shoot them both from a safe place. Except one is dead, so it's going to be a bit more difficult. But this one is going to die soon as well. Nice. Do we have nah, not a good bow. We've got a javelin of stills. Let's just take a look. Where is it? Lower? Lower. Okay, so this one's going to be quite powerful, if you consider the previous one, but it's not as powerful as a dirk. Oh, it's going to root your target on the ground. So it is powerful. I could just switch the blunt weapon for that. I'm not sure I'm going to use it, but still. I'm beginning to get plenty of loot in my bag here. I need to be careful. Okay, so are we done with this level? It seems to be strange to me. No, there is more. Got a bit of gold over there. A citrine. Oh, plenty of friends. Are they coming to me? I might be willing to pull them though. And just lay a trap behind me. Oh, there is a boss somewhere. Yes, there is one. I'll just... Do I have enough? I think so. Is it possible to... Nope, it's not. Let's just go for a regular Hell of Harrowden. They are going to move. Let's go with that to begin with. I'm going to also use Shadow Stalk to prevent them from following me. Okay, so it took the shot here. And... Okay, let's see. I should be able to shoot them a bit more. Okay, so which one am I shooting at right now? So the Minimus is a Scourge. Okay, so this is the second one. The boss is the second one. It's not the Brigand. Okay, I'm just going to shoot. We'll just see what we use. Okay, that one is dead. Each time I kill somebody, I just get an extra clone. It's quite cool. Okay, this time I should be able to use... oh, nope, I cannot. But I can maybe try to use a bit of consumable to give me an edge here. Or I could use these. It would be quite useful. I'm just going to do this. A bit like that. How is it moving so fast? I'm a bit surprised. I just heal myself a bit. We're going to try to use another thing. So... Let's see, what could I use to make me... I could use bananas, I think, to allow me to use another skill. Alright. Now I'm going to use the grapple to get me out of this situation. Quite quickly if possible. Alright. We should try to use... still not possible. A bear trap... Nope. I'm just going to shoot it down. If I can. Okay, it's getting down. I should have an angle now. Yes, I do. No! The lion is not coming at the right time. Let's just switch to the dirk and I could try to root the thing. Nah, we're going to try to kill it. Okay, it's dead. Look at all the loot. Battle axe. Okay, that one is going to be... Okay, it seems to be alright. We've got a bunch of cards. We'll need to use them before we get killed. Oh, hey buddy. It might be time. Maybe not. Let's just try to use the grapple. It is really handy. Let's shoot it down if we can. And I'm disarmed again. These enemies are bothersome generally. Hey buddy. I'll just switch to the deck, let's just kill it. Switch to the bow. A juicy apple. What do I have here? Oh, a chest. So is it... Oh, we've got things. Okay, let's just heal myself a bit and just go through, going to damage this a bit. Do I want to pick up... I could pick up that, but I don't think I want to pick up the other one. I might be willing to check what it is. It is just a regular glow torch, I'm not going to pick it up. And I should check the ring, though. There is too much mess. Let's just take a look with the accessory filter. So, 5% chance to crit. Okay, not bad, but I'm not sure I want to trade. I've got a bunch of GP. Let's just take a look. So, roll to the bone, double down. It's truly a card player class here. I should have taken the rune, the rune fighter. And doesn't confuse nearby enemy. Oh, this one seems to be handy. Okay. We'll try to see with the next one. So where is exit here? We should have a door somewhere. I just don't know where. There is a bunch of enemies. You can see these red dots. Is it a special area? Because if it is the case, I need to go back if I want to go to the next area. Okay, quite dead. And hey buddy, I should be more careful, I'm going to get killed. There is one more enemy up there, I believe. Ah, here it is. Let's try to use the spear to root the beast. It did not work. I should not have been nah, I made a mistake. Let's go back to the bow. So are we clear? Oh, there is something over there. A bit of fire. Oh, it is. Look at the guy. It is a toad which look like a king toad or something. Let's just give us a bit of time. Oh, that's left. Come on, buddy. Come back. Just remove one. And hopefully it will be sufficient enough. Let's just go with the ice missile here. It's not willing to let it go. I just add more traps. I'm going to shoot it down a bit. Oh, look at that. Not cool. We are in poison clue and we died. Okay. So guys, this character is dead. And we are going to conclude this video on this. I hope you like it. If I had been getting a bit further into the dungeon, I would have probably unlocked a bigger boss fight, which would have been linked to the storyline that we did not reach at this point. So it will be all for today. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And I'll see you next time, guys. Have fun!